Hello, hello, hello to you today. Hello, hello, it's really fun to say hello, hello, I hope you feel okay. Hello, hello, hello to you today. Hello again, glad you joined us. Yeah, we've got some real interesting things to talk about and to sing about. Mostly we're going to try and have some fun, right? Bonjour.
Bonjour.
It's very nice to meet you. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
We've never met before. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I'd like to get to know you. Bonjour. Bonjour. Let's say hello some more. Now that's how we say hello in French, right? Now how do we say hello in Italy? Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao to you today. Ciao.
Ciao.
It's really fun to say ciao.
Ciao.
I hope you feel okay. Ciao, ciao. Ciao to you today. Now, do you not remember how we say hello in Chinese? We learned it last week. Ni ho. Ni ho.
Ni ho.
It's very nice to meet you. Ni ho.
Ni ho.
We've never met before. Ni ho.
Ni ho.
I'd like to get to know you. Ni ho, ni ho. Let's say hello some more. Let's say hello to someone. They might become your friend in any land or language. Here's what I would recommend. Are you ready? Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ni ho.
Ni ho.
Let's say hello to someone, 'cause it's fun to say hello. Hello is just the way we greet each other. Hello is just a word that means hello. It means I'd like to get to know you better. Let's say goodbye until it's time to go. One more time. Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ni ho.
Ni ho.
Let's say hello to someone, 'cause it's fun to say hello. And hello again. Hello to all of you. You know what was running through my mind today when I was thinking about what we were going to do? I was thinking of this old song that I know some of you know. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Father and I went down to town along with Captain Gooding. There we saw 10,000 men as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. There was General Washington upon a strapping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess he gave 1,000,000. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Now, you remember where that song comes from? Anybody know? Nathan, do you know where? What period? That comes from the beginning of our country, when we were still a colony. We were all English, and we belonged to England. That's right. And the English did some things that we thought were very unfair and very unjust. So we said, no. We said, no, we're not going to be colonists anymore. We're not going to be English. We declared our independence, and we've been a country ever since. That's right. So saying no sometimes is the right thing to do. We said, no, we're not going to be English anymore. Now, who's the father of our country? Mike, do you know who the father of our country is?
George Washington.
That's right. He was our very first president. Does anybody know the story about George Washington and the cherry tree? Do you remember, Brooke, what it
Once
is?
there was a boy named George, and he kept under
That's right.
the apple tree, and George's father said, what'd you do? What'd you do?
Yep. And George said, I cannot
cannot
tell a lie. You know what we could do? We could make our picture today about George Washington and the cherry tree. So what we need is we're going to need a trunk of a tree and a stump of a tree. Why don't you make those? And let's see, we'll put the stump up and we'll put the tree out. So we'll need a couple of branches at the end of the trunk. That's right. Now, as soon as we get a good stump. Oh, good stump. Good stump. Yeah. We're drawing pictures with magic markers. We've just begun. We're drawing pictures with magic markers. We're having fun. Now we need some branches. We're drawing branches on the tree trunk. We're almost done. We're drawing leaves. We'll need some leaves next. Yes, very good. We're having fun. We're drawing pictures. That's how a tree looks. That's great. We're drawing pictures. We're having fun. We're drawing. Oh yeah, you know what we need in that tree? We need some cherries. We're drawing pictures with magic markers. We're almost done. And I think we need a sun up there too. That's right. Oh, that's good. Good cherries in that tree. Good sun above the tree. You know what else we need? We need a couple of clouds. Can you find room there, Mike, to make a cloud or two? Keep them down nice and low there. Yeah. Oh, good cherries. We're making cherries, and we're drawing clouds. We're having fun. There's an orange sun with pink. Oh, sunbeams. There's one more cloud. And now we're done. Oh, that's a very good cloud. Okay, now come on back and take your seat. Now you and I can make that picture come alive with a little magic. We can make that picture come alive with a little magic. You and me can count from 1 to 3, and don't you see, with a little magic, with a little magic. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, magic! Wow! What a picture! Mr. Washington the elder said to George his son, "Someone chopped the cherry tree, my boy, were you the one? Were you in the backyard, George, and did you chop the tree? I would like an answer, please tell the truth to me." George looked his father right in the eye and he said, "Who, me?" George the senior spoke again, said, "Look me in the eye. Did you chop the cherry tree? Now don't tell me a lie. The tree our family loved, my son, we used to watch it grow. Tell me if you did it, George, that's all I want to know." So George Washington looked right at his father and said, "What tree?" "You know very well which tree, the one that grew out back. Did you take your hatchet, George, and give that tree a whack? Tell me if you did it, son, chopped it to the ground, or I will lose my patience soon if you keep fooling round." So George looked his father right in the eye and he said, "Well, I cannot tell a lie." So he said, "Yes, my father, I will tell the truth to you right now. I was playing and my hatchet chopped the tree somehow. I am very sorry, Dad, that you are mad at me, but I disobeyed you and I chopped the cherry tree." George looked at his father. He said, "Boy, I'm going to get it now, aren't I? But I'm going to be grounded for a week or maybe even a month." "Oh, no," says George the senior, "for you are my truthful son, and I'll forgive you anything, or my name's not Washington. And you have told the truth to me about the incident. And a man so honest, straight, and true should be the president. And he grew up to be the president, didn't he? I think that's all you have to do is just tell the truth, and you too can be the president, right? That's right. We'll see you. Come on back.
Flying Whales and Peacock Tales will be right back. And now back to Flying Whales and Peacock Tales.
So we're talking about, I think, two things today. One are holidays, about some of the famous people in our country and our own national holidays. We have George Washington's birthday, we celebrate that. Let me see, that first song about Yankee Doodle, that would be in honor of our own birthday, the birthday of our country, which is July the 4th, right? But you know, another day we celebrate is Columbus's birthday. Brooke, what did Columbus do?
Sailed across the ocean blue and found America.
That's right. Also, some people think that he discovered the fact that the world was round. Yeah. They attribute that to him, yeah. But he was another guy that said no, because there were many faint-hearted people that wanted to stop all the sailors on his ships. There were 3 ships. Do you know the names of them? The Nina, Pinta,
the Santa Maria.
You got it. And the sailors kept saying, let's stop, we're going too far, we're going to fall off the edge of the earth. And Columbus kept saying, no. So there's times when no is a good thing to say. But the word that Columbus kept hearing, according to the story I heard, was the word Adelanté, which means sail on. Learn this chorus with me. Adelanté.
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 Means sail on.
Sail on.
Sail on, Mr. Christopher, sail on. That's all there is to it. Mr. Christopher Columbus, back in 1492, was ordered by the Queen of Spain to sail across the ocean blue, told to find the countries where the spices could be found. He didn't mean to do it, but he proved the world was round. Are you ready? Adelanté.
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 Means sail on.
Sail on.
Sail on, Mr. Christopher, sail on. Columbus and his sailors, they sailed across the sea. With 3 ships they had named them, the Nina, Pinta, Santa Maria. Those brave-hearted fellows kept sailing on and on, sailing where no other ships or crew had ever gone. Adelanté.
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 Means sail on.
Sail on.
Sail on, Mr. Christopher, sail on. The crew rebelled and begged their captain, do not sink us, please. But Christopher kept right on sailing straight across the sea. When one of his brave officers whispered in his ear, he said, Adelanté, Christopher, in spite of all your fears. He said, Adelanté.
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 Means sail on.
Sail on.
Sail on, Mr. Christopher, sail on. If you ever dream about those bold, courageous men who sailed across the ocean, and you wonder now and then, whatever did inspire them to do the things they've done, why, here's a word that we could learn, and saying it is fun. Adelanté.
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 Means sail on.
Sail on.
Sail on, Mr. Christopher, sail on. Say it one more time. Adelanté.
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 Means sail on.
Sail on.
Sail on, Mr. Christopher, sail on. Let's just sing the last line together. Sail on, Mr. Christopher, sail on. That was really pretty. But he got ahead. Christopher Columbus got ahead by saying, no, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on sailing. Now, there's another famous man in our country. We have a holiday for him, and he said no, too. Do you know why they call Illinois the land of Lincoln? This is where Abraham Lincoln was born, right? Mm-hmm. Who knows about Lincoln? What do you know about him, Nathan? What do you know about Lincoln?
He made the blacks free.
That's right. He freed the slaves during the Civil War, which was a terrible war in our country. It divided our country in half. Half the people in the North and the other half of the people in the South, they had a terrible war. But the story I learned and wrote this song about was that on the last day of this terrible war, the rumor was sweeping across Washington, D.C. Everyone had heard that the war was over, and they were gathering around the White House wanting Mr. Lincoln to come out and tell them it was really over. Finally, he came out, and he said, this is a time not for revenge. This is a time for the binding up of wounds. He said, but if there's one thing we can all of us do once again, North and South alike, he said, we can all lay claim to that grand old song. And then he turned to one of the military bands. He said, let the band play Dixie. The news was run from Richmond in that fading April sun that Lee had handed Grant his sword. The war was finally won. Into the streets the people spilled, feeling the excitement build, and the crowd around the White House milled, asking, is it true? It's finally done. Inside the White House, Lincoln heard them calling out his name. He sat there wondering what to say to ease their terrible pain. Someone yelled, come out the door and tell us what you've got in store for the rebels who have lost the war. So out upon the porch, Abe Lincoln came. He said, we are gathered not in anger, but in celebration. Let's be grateful we are once again a single nation. Let's stand together reassured now that peace has been secured. Our nation's illness can be cured, and I suggest the overture for this occasion. He said, let the band play Dixie, play that tune that holds its head up high and proud, and let our nation, once divided, bloody but unbowed, take the swords of war and beat them back into a plow. On the day that Lee surrendered, Mr. Lincoln told the crowd, let the band play Dixie. A tired Union soldier hobbled on his only limb, filled with bitter memories the war had left with him. He dragged his wooden leg and cane, his face was set and creased with pain, and he stumbled, fell, and rose again, and he wondered what the future held for him. He spied a black child kneeling there in humble gratitude. He knelt down right beside her to share her thankful mood. Grateful words were raised in prayer. God, in your sweet loving care, our broken lives now please repair, and let our wounded nation be renewed. And let the band play Dixie, play that tune that holds its head up high and proud, and let our nation, once divided, bloody but unbowed, take the swords of war and beat them back into a plow. On the day that Lee surrendered, Mr. Lincoln told the crowd, he said, I'll let the band play Dixie. Let the band play Dixie. And that really happened.
Flying Whales and Peacock Tales will continue. And now back to Flying Whales and Peacock Tales.
So the whole show's been about national holidays, but it's also been about saying no. And it really is okay to say no sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's really good. Look what it did for Columbus. It got him all the way across the ocean. And George Washington said, no, I'm not going to tell a lie. I'm going to tell my father the truth. I like to say no to lots of things I'm told to do. I don't like to say yes. I'd rather say no. How about you? If I'm told to wash behind my ears or above my wrists and elbows too, and places I know it never will show, I like to say no. How about you? I like to say no. I like to say it twice. I say it and then I say it again, and it always feels nice. You see, if someone tells me I should do it, that's what I don't want to do. If someone I know tells me it's so, I want to say no. How about you? Do you ever say no? Do you ever? Let's see you say no.
No. No. No.
Do you ever say no to do your homework?
No.
Do it soon.
No.
Brush your teeth.
No.
Clean up your room.
No.
Eat your veggies.
No.
Eat your broccoli.
No.
Time to go to bed.
No.
Don't watch TV.
No.
It's fun to say no. It's a real delight. I always say no like a rebel, you know, but not just for spite. 'Cause I have found that there are times to tell somebody, get in line, to not be a schmo, to just say no, 'cause sometimes saying no is fine. It's okay to say no, and not to do what they did. Sometimes it's good to be what I should, and be an obstinate kid. You see, I don't take it as a joke if someone tells me I should smoke, or tells me to use some drugs or some booze, or to take some pills, or try a toke of coke. I'd rather say no. Like it says in this song, I think it's just fine to make up my mind and not to go along. I like to say no to all the stuff that's bad for me. It isn't enough to do it 'cause they say it's okay. I'd rather say no and call their bluff. I like to say no. I say it all the time. I'm a rebel, you know, and I like to say no. That's what's on my mind. So hear me clear, I'm telling you, I like to say no. I'd rather say no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna tell them no.